Kicking off at number 1, CarX Drift Racing Online puts you behind the wheel of highly tuned drift machines with some of the most satisfying physics in the genre. The game focuses entirely on mastering the art of controlled slides, where angle, speed, and throttle control determine your score and competitive ranking. You can customize everything from suspension setup to tire pressure, giving you deep mechanical control that directly affects how your car behaves during long drifts. Online multiplayer is the main attraction, letting you compete in tandem battles, drift competitions, and open lobbies, where showing off your skills becomes addictive. The car list includes Japanese classics, European sports cars, and purpose-built drift monsters, each requiring different techniques to maximize performance. Visual customization is extensive, with livery editors, body kits, and stance adjustments that let you build unique machines. The learning curve rewards patience as you develop muscle memory for initiating transitions, maintaining angle, and linking corners smoothly without losing momentum.
Moving to number 2, Drift Legends 2 delivers a mobile-style drift experience that translates surprisingly well to larger platforms, with straightforward controls and quick sessions. The game emphasizes accessible drifting mechanics, where timing your entries and exits matters more than complex tuning adjustments. You progress through various tracks and challenges that gradually introduce tighter corners, longer drift zones, and more technical layouts, requiring better car control. The upgrade system lets you improve engine power, handling characteristics, and visual appearance as you earn currency through successful runs. Graphics lean toward a clean, stylized look that keeps frame rate smooth even during intense drift sequences with multiple cars on track. Career mode provides structured progression, while free drift modes let you practice specific techniques or just enjoy sliding around without pressure. It works well for quick play sessions when you want immediate drift action without spending time on detailed setup adjustments.
At number 3, Forza Horizon 5 offers open-world racing with some of the best drifting mechanics found in any arcade-style racer on the market today. The massive Mexican map includes dedicated drift zones, twisty mountain roads, and wide open areas perfect for practicing your sideways driving skills. Car handling strikes an excellent balance between accessibility and depth, letting casual players initiate drifts easily while still rewarding advanced techniques like clutch kicking and weight transfer manipulation. The car roster is enormous, featuring hundreds of vehicles from budget drift builds to professional competition machines, all with customizable tuning options. Online features include drift clubs, seasonal challenges, and community events that keep the content feeling fresh months after you start playing. Weather and time of day changes affect road grip, forcing you to adapt your driving style to maintain consistent drift scores. The presentation quality is exceptional, with photorealistic graphics, detailed car models, and environmental variety that makes every drift session visually engaging.
For number 4, Inertial Drift stands out with its unique twin-stick control scheme, where one stick steers and the other controls your drift angle independently. This unconventional approach creates a fresh take on arcade drifting that feels strange initially, but becomes incredibly satisfying once the controls click. Races demand constant drifting through every corner, with the game rewarding smooth, maintained slides over brief taps into oversteer. The art style uses vibrant neon colors and stylized visuals that give it a distinct aesthetic, separating it from realistic simulators. Each character and car combination has different handling characteristics, encouraging experimentation to find setups matching your preferred control style. Story mode features rival racers with unique personalities and gradually escalating difficulty that tests your mastery of the control system. Split-screen multiplayer and time attack modes add replay value beyond the campaign, making it great for competitive sessions with friends who appreciate the distinctive mechanics. Coming in at number 5, Drift King focuses specifically on Japanese drift culture, with attention to authentic car builds and traditional toge mountain racing. The game features iconic JDM cars like the AE86, Sylvia, and RX-7, all customizable with period-correct parts and modifications. Physics lean towards simulation, with realistic weight transfer, tire grip limits, and power delivery that punish sloppy inputs but reward smooth technique. Mountain passes serve as the primary battleground, where you face AI opponents in tandem drift battles, testing your ability to maintain proximity and style. Tuning options are detailed, letting you adjust differential settings, spring rates, and alignment angles that meaningfully change how cars respond during transitions. The visual presentation celebrates 90s and early 2000s drift aesthetics with appropriate music and atmosphere. It appeals strongly to players who appreciate the cultural roots of drifting, rather than just wanting arcade thrills, offering a more focused and authentic experience. Next, at number 6, Japanese Drift Master delivers exactly what the title promises, with an emphasis on recreating the technical aspects of competitive drifting in Japan. Tracks are modeled after famous circuits and mountain roads known in the real drift scene, giving the game geographic authenticity that fans will recognize. The scoring system evaluates multiple factors, including entry speed, drift angle, proximity to clipping points, and transition smoothness, rather than just rewarding longest slides. Car selection focuses on proven drift platforms, with realistic modification paths that mirror how enthusiasts actually build these machines in real life. Physics require proper weight management and throttle control, making it challenging but rewarding once you understand how to manipulate the car balance. Single-player career mode follows a progression through amateur events to professional competitions, unlocking better cars and parts as your reputation grows. It sits firmly in the simulation category, appealing to players who want their drifting games to demand real skill and understanding of vehicle dynamics. At number 7, DRIFTCE emphasizes online competition and social features built around drift culture and community interaction. The game includes various multiplayer modes, from casual lobbies where players freely drift together to structured competitions with judging and brackets. Customization extends beyond mechanical tuning to include extensive visual options, letting you create cars that represent your personal style and stand out in crowded servers. The physics model aims for a middle ground between simulation depth and accessibility, giving players room to learn without overwhelming them with complexity immediately. Regular updates and seasonal events keep the player base engaged with new content, challenges, and limited-time rewards. Replay systems and photo modes encourage content creation, letting players capture and share their best tandem runs and solo performances. Social features like crews and leaderboards add competitive motivation beyond just improving personal bests. It works well for players who view drifting as much as a social activity as a driving discipline. For number 8, Torque Drift brings a mobile drift experience that focuses on quick sessions and gradual progression through upgrading and collecting cars. The control scheme is simplified for accessibility, while still requiring timing and precision to link corners and build high scores. You collect and upgrade various drift cars, each requiring different approaches to extract maximum performance during competitions. Events vary from solo runs against target scores to head-to-head battles where consistent performance determines winners. The upgrade system uses currency earned from races to purchase better parts, slowly transforming basic cars into competitive machines. Graphics are polished with good vehicle detail and smooth frame rates that maintain responsiveness during intense drift sequences. While less complex than hardcore simulators, it provides satisfying progression and enough mechanical depth to stay engaging across many hours. It suits players who want structured advancement and clear goals, rather than free-form practice environments. Coming in at number 9, Drift 86 strips drifting down to its purest form with a focus on analog controls, detailed physics, and technical mastery over flashy presentation. The game uses a realistic tire model, where heat management, pressure, and compound choice directly affect grip levels and drift characteristics. Tracks are designed to test specific skills, with varying corner types, elevation changes, and surface transitions requiring constant adaptation. Setup options are extensive, giving you control over suspension geometry, differential behavior, and brake bias that experienced players can exploit for competitive advantages. The visuals are functional rather than spectacular, prioritizing clear feedback about car behavior over eye candy. It deliberately avoids assists and simplified controls, expecting players to learn proper techniques through practice and experimentation. Time attack leaderboards and ghost racing provide motivation to refine your skills and compete against the community. It specifically targets enthusiasts who want the deepest possible drift simulation without compromises for casual accessibility. Finally, at number 10, Need for Speed Heat combines illegal street racing with drift-focused gameplay across a vibrant open-world city environment. The day and night cycle creates different gameplay contexts, with daytime sanctioned races for cash and nighttime illegal events for reputation. Drifting is heavily integrated into progression, with many events specifically rewarding sustained slides and stylish driving, rather than pure speed. The car customization is extensive, covering both performance upgrades and visual modifications that let you build unique machines matching your aesthetic preferences.
Handling sits firmly in arcade territory, making it easy to initiate and maintain drifts without complex inputs or detailed setup knowledge. Police pursuits add excitement and risk to nighttime sessions, forcing you to balance earning reputation against escaping with your winnings intact. The presentation features high production values, with detailed car models, dynamic lighting, and an energetic soundtrack. It works best for players wanting drift mechanics integrated into a broader street racing experience, rather than pure drift competitions.